Close your eyes for a moment and imagine you are a major sports figure. You've worked hard. You suffered injuries. You sacrificed. And now you're in the big leagues. The highest paid and player and Cy Young Award winner. Then one morning you wake up and suddenly you get hit with a wrecking ball. And I'm not talking Miley Cyrus. No, I'm talking about this woman, Lindsey Hill.
Me too.
No,
Actually, fuck you.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
They're getting the sheriff.
No, actually, I'm sorry.
Welcome to my luxury coach ride straight to hell. I'm Magic, and this is Magic's Monologue. Today's video is a bit of a departure from my normal fare. However, it's still relevant as a men's issue, as countless men have suffered under the devastating blow of the dreaded false Me Too and SA allegation. Or I should say S assault allegation. We've all been mercilessly pounded by the propaganda phrase, "believe all women," over and over. A phrase which, when you examine it under the light of rational thinking, screams lack of accountability. Every male knows, every divorced father knows, that women can make false accusations all day long with little to no consequences. Well, in this one case, one of our brothers triumphed in the bottom of the ninth to win the game. If one can ever win in games such as these. Now, first hit that thumbs up button. Help your brother from another mother out so more men can see my work. Also, show support for Trevor by doing so. Hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll know immediately when I post new videos. Of course, I want all your comments below. So grab a cold one from the back of the mini bar in the vehicle and let us get this party coach rolling down to the river Styx. Before we begin, let me be clear. I do not condone nor support SA, and I empathize with its victims. I have a heartfelt belief they deserve justice, and it must be done within the bounds of due process in the Fifth Amendment. Feminists and those on the left have subverted this process and created an environment of not only today's video, but also a contributing factor in the current state of relations between men and women. Former Dodgers baseball player Trevor Bauer filed a defamation suit against Lindsey Hill, and she filed a lawsuit against him, alleging that he had SA'd her at his home in Pasadena, California. Both lawsuits were dropped on Monday. Trevor Bauer posted a video to social media defending himself from SA accusations.
Next victim, star pitcher for the Dodgers. A text Lindsey Hill sent to a friend before she ever even met me. "What should I steal?" she asked another, in reference to visiting my house for the first time. The answer? Take his money. So how might that work? "I'm going to his house Wednesday," she said. "I already have my hooks in. You know how I roll." Then, after the first time we met, "Net worth is 51 mil, she said. "Bitch, you better secure the bag," was the response. But how is she going to do that? "Need daddy to choke me out," she said. "Being an absolute whore to try to get in on his 51 million, read another text. Then, after the second time we met, former Padres pitcher Jacob Nix told her, "You got to get this bag." "I'll give you 50,000, Lindsey replied. Her AA sponsor asked her at one point, "Do you feel a tiny bit guilty?" "Not really," she replied.
Had the police, the DA, the courts done their job in the first place, this man would not have had his life devastated. Believe all women? Cases like this make it really hard for real victims to be given the care, consideration, and for the accused, an evidentiary examination. As her AA sponsor asked, "Do you feel the tiny bit guilty?" "Not really," she replied. "Ah, but wait, there's more."
Since then, her legal team has approached me multiple times about coming to a financial settlement. But as I have done since day one, I refuse to pay her even a single cent.
Bravo! This time, a brother had the means, the baseballs, to stand up and fight back and not submit like a bitch as so many others have. Seeking to appease the woke mob, hoping they will spare them a shred of dignity. As most of us know, they're like sharks in the water when they smell blood. When it comes to the left and feminists, never roll over and show your belly. It doesn't work.
In August of 2021, Lindsey Hill's claims were heard in court. And during those legal proceedings, critical information was deliberately and unlawfully concealed from me and my legal team. Information like this video, which was taken by Lindsey Hill herself the morning after she claimed she was brutally attacked, emotionally traumatized, and desperate to get away from me. You can see her lying in bed next to me while I'm sleeping, smirking at the camera without a care in the world, or any marks on her face. I think it paints a pretty clear picture of what actually happened the evening of May 15th and why the video was originally concealed from us.
Why haven't her attorneys been brought up before a review board, withholding evidence from discovery? So, my brothers, with all that's going on in America these days, how do you like living in a banana republic?
After hearing the evidence available to her, Judge Diana Gold-Saltman found that Lindsey Hill had misled the court. She found her claims to be materially misleading. She denied her request for a domestic violence restraining order, and she found that no sexual assault or non-consensual conduct took place.
Found her claims to be materially misleading. No, Your Honor, the bitch lied. That's what it's called out here in the real world. How is it this woman is not in jail for fraud? Oh, wait, that's right. It's because she's a woman. Huh. Isn't this reverse sexism? There's a reason why just about every major religion on the planet has passages which sought to contain or warn about female nature. Now, I don't know about you gentlemen, but I think it's time we all got together as men, put our money together, which would be sizable, and demand, then lobby, that severe consequences be written into the law for when women make demonstrably false allegations. While we're at it, gentlemen, it would also be a good time to address other legal issues as well, which collectively screw men worse than the IRS. By the way, Lindsey did receive $300,000 from her insurance company. Based on that payment, Lindsey has agreed to settle the lawsuit. Now, that lawsuit is over. From what I've read, Lindsey looks forward to helping others with that money. Yeah, right. In case you didn't know, Trevor is now eligible to play in the MLB once again. He was never charged with a crime, but was initially suspended for 324 games. That suspension later was decreased to 194. Personally, I hope he sues the fornication out of the MLB for what they did because he was never charged nor convicted of a crime. I'm so sick of this bovine E. coli, and I'm sure you are too. If you have a story to share, send it to stories@magicsmonologue.com, and I'll anonymously share it if you wish, so others can learn from your mistakes, victories, and joys. Stop right now and give me a thumbs up, please, to help with other men see this video. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so and help me reach my goal of 1,100 by December. Don't forget to click on the community link on my channel page and take my surveys. Finally, check out my other full-length videos and shorts on my page, which are guaranteed to help educate men and definitely piss off most women. Until next time.